What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Item 9 Gaming Weekly, Sunday's #1 late night gaming talk show.
Chase, the only one of its kind.
Only one of its kind.
Only one of its kind. It's the bee's knees. It's what you need.
Here to break down all the latest gaming news of the week. I am your host, Gabe Lashley. Join with me, as always, Graham Jordan, Carter Ridge.
What's going on?
What's up?
Item 9, how you feeling tonight?
Yeah, we're here in the new stew.
New stew? Show them some of that new stew.
You want some?
Give some new stew.
Oh, it messed up.
Oh,
That's
the
all
camera's
right, though.
busted? No.
Camera's busted. Don't worry,
Oh,
though.
shoot. Twist it
That's
down.
all right. That's
Oh,
all
it
right.
dropped.
It dropped. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
show it?
That's all right.
Hold it still. Broadcast that.
Show it for a sec.
I don't think that's going to come up, man.
Whoa, Jesus.
See? There you go.
Oh,
You don't want that. You don't want to see
bro,
that.
that looked pretty crazy.
It did look pretty crazy, man. That's all right. That's all right. Point is, once we get that third angle sorted out, then it's going to be fun for the whole.
It's going to be wild.
I got a lot of light stuff happening back here. I might zoom in on me
Oh
a
yeah.
bit.
We got some.
Oh, I just zoomed out. This is me zooming in all the way
Jeez.
into my face.
That's a bit too close.
Yeah.
Never close enough.
Great.
Yeah, but
Crazy Legs Lashley.
I know I got a great backlight going on there as well, so that's
Cold
pretty.
beer.
That's pretty stellar.
Cold
Yeah.
beers.
But you know what we like to do here on the show: go around, talk about what we've been playing.
That's a real close shot, Gabe.
Yes, I like it. I like it.
This huge head.
Yeah, I like it. You can see the cold beer sign in the back too.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's perfect.
Sound a little bit blurry.
Yeah.
It's like you have to get enhance on the cold beer sign.
Yeah, but yeah. So you checked the emotes? We got emotes. Oh shit!
Yeah, man, checking the emote, bro. The emotes are
Jeez.
litty, bro.
That's my face in there,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. You know you're making it.
That's crazy.
Man's face in the
That's
emote.
crazy. My face is in the chat. Yo, check those emotes, man. That's
Yeah, fast.
nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a long
but
time coming.
yeah, but what do you guys been playing this week, man?
Ah.
I might zoom out. You're right.
Yeah, zoom it a little bit.
Bit too close.
Yeah, no, I
good.
guess we'll start with myself and what I've been playing. I ain't actually been playing much, to be honest. I've been watching a lot. Been watching this Resident Evil 8 game. Watched the whole walkthrough for that, and that was pretty decent. I probably won't be picking it up myself, and not just because I watched it, because I don't know, it's not really my slice of tea, my cup of cake. You know what I'm saying? But it looks super decent visually. It was so proper. But playing, shoot, I'm done everything.
Oh, yeah?
I'm done Jedi Academy. Besides what have we rocked any of them Red Dead Redemption rounds yet?
No, not this week.
I don't think so.
What we even played yesterday? We played Warzone.
Played Warzone.
Yeah, we did. We played
Not
Outbreak.
Warzone. We played.
Black
Cold
Ops.
War.
Outbreak, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
Outbreak.
played Black Ops Cold War. Yeah.
Yeah, fam, won't lie. Today's been this week's been a slow week for the Gramsci.
Yeah, but you did watch some Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
You did basically watch the whole walkthrough. Of the
I watched the
game.
whole walkthrough. I did. I
Guy
went
watched
to
the whole
MKS
movie.
and Fire and watched the whole thing myself.
Yeah. So
Online
what are
piece
your
of shit.
initial reactions or impressions of the game so far?
If you like 7, for the horror, you probably won't find that here. Definitely wasn't as scary, and I know they made mention of that already. The action to me as a viewer, a backseat gamer, really just came down to the same formula of getting scared, running back, taking the pot shots or the headshots, whatever, which it seemed to be a lot easier in this one. Like, you're hitting bare headshots like in this game.
I also heard there's a lot more like ammo. In the last one, I remember
So much ammo, bro.
I
You're
remember having
geared
so
up.
much trouble for ammo, and I remember every like person talking about this game being like,
Don't
ammo
worry
is
about it.
plentiful. There's
Yeah,
so
don't
much
worry about
ammo.
it.
You can just unload.
I didn't know that this small town took up the Second Amendment so hard. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're just going off. Yeah, ammo everywhere. The enemies were not as scary. The Lady Dimitrescu's part in it, I know she's only just one of the first lords. Like, someone who wasn't really going in knowing full well about the game, I was like, yo, she got ended quick. It was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Her interactions, and weren't as impactful as I wanted to. I liked watching Heisenberg's factory way more than her castle, to be honest. That was just the personal opinion of me. Like, I found him as a more cooler villain or lord or whatever to fight, or to watch fight. But yo, like, I definitely say if you're a fan of Resident Evil, it's definitely a cop. But but for me though, it's something that I'd watch. You could watch this and be fine too as well. You know what I mean? It's one of those games where I watched it. I'm not the biggest fan, and I'm fine. I'm good. It was definitely a fine enough story, except for the fact that this guy's losing limbs like nothing. But it explains itself in the end. No, I don't want to spoil that or whatever for people, but it explains itself.
You already did, Graham.
No, well, it explains itself, but it feels like doesn't feel as impactful, I guess. It's basically Prey. It's basically the game Prey. No, it's not spoiler. It's not spoiler. So. But no, I'm definitely a cop for people who are already invested in Ethan Winter's story and Resident Evil 7 players. I think it's more than fine. More action oriented, but still a great game. And Chris shows up and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. The take of Resident Evil 4, yeah.
Resident Evil 4 crammed into Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioned that before, and I was like, yeah.
I just feel like the movement for like the sort of like high action is just too slow for me. It wasn't really looking like my thing. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'll pick it up if it goes on sale. If it ever comes to Games Pass, I
thought it would have been more your thing, because like definitely compared to 7, like
it looks more like
action.
a first person.
Yeah, it's like
shooter.
it's like a Call of Duty kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
like
the
whereas
problem,
I probably
Yeah.
whereas I will probably never like touch 7. Like I won't actually play it, but I can see myself like if it ever does come to Games Pass or if it's ever on sale, like I can see this game is definitely going into my backlog.
Yeah,
like it's
okay.
100%.
I feel
Yeah, but what about you, Carter? What have you been playing, man?
Hey, man.
It's definitely been a lull. Definitely haven't been playing too much. Mostly just been waiting on either Biomutant or
Facts.
what's the other one? The dodgeball one? Knockout City.
Knockout
City.
Jeez, bro. Yeah, only 2 weeks
These
left.
are the big games of May, to be honest.
Only 2
These are
weeks.
the big games made for the boys.
Only 12 days. 12 days.
Woohoo, that's a big cop.
Just waiting on that.
Not gonna say you guys send us that game still, because
Well, me and Gabe are getting it free. They gotta send it free.
I know, facts. They gotta send one copy.
we need a PS5.
I won't lie, Games Pass got me there. Like you got me there. You know.
We knew we'd get you with something.
You did, and you got me this. You got me a couple other things too, but this was the first strike. First of 1,000 cuts.
Warhammer.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, maybe not. But yo, besides that, what you've been rocking anything else? You just been running
too much. I
the
played
boys?
zombies. I played some other zombies earlier this week, but not too much. How about you, Gabe?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was. What was it? Was it May the 4th this week or was that last?
Yeah, May 4th.
This week.
Yeah.
This week, yeah. So I played. I was playing some throwbacks with Graham. A little bit. We were playing some Star Wars Racer Revenge. Playing a bit of that. He finished up. He was showing me some Jedi Outcast and Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Great game. It's a great game.
So
Still holds today.
Yeah, I was pretty much like
Jedi
watching him play that. So that was pretty neat. And yeah, those games were looking pretty good. Still, they still hold up.
Yo, for sure.
There's definitely a lot of content in them.
I think even then the possibility of remasters and stuff is going to get even bigger and bigger now. Like, you know, I'm looking to you, Asper. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come with some more great stuff. I think by the time we get it, we'll get a Bully 2 remaster by Asper by the time Bully comes out.
Yeah,
and crazy.
And then earlier today, like Graham and I were talking about Hood Outlaws. Like how that game's out, Carter. And
it's out, bro.
It's out, bro.
The
That's
whole
how much it's
out.
been swept under the rug, bro. That it's just fully out.
I thought that wasn't out for like 2 weeks or something.
Nah, fam. It's been out. Mans are playing it. I'm just like,
nobody cared.
Yeah, not only did
I didn't even see an IG interview.
Yeah, not only did it get buried by Resident Evil 7, or Resident Evil 8, it turns out it's just not a really great game.
Not that sick.
Got buried by itself because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it imploded.
It was beauty that killed the beast. Yeah, but apparently it's just not a very intuitive game. It kind of like breaks apart after a certain section in the game of the combat
just
system.
fully changes.
Yeah, fully.
It's just control.
It's not that
sort
good.
of, so like, you know, capture the flag sort of deal. Yo, the sheriff's unkillable.
Sheriff is not.
Sheriff's unkillable. And he kills you in one hit.
Yeah, it's like a PvPE. PvPE.
PvPvP.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
No,
How many-
PvEVP. It's PvEVP. Wait, PvEVP.
Enough of the tongue twister.
No.
Yeah, bro, because it's player versus environment versus player.
Yeah.
PVEVP. Fudge. Say that 10 times fast.
I can't. Simply
know.
can't. Yeah, but yeah. Other than that, man, it's something I'll definitely have to pick up on Games Pass.
Yeah, facts. Yo. Which lends me to just say these are all Games Pass games. Garbage. Nah, I'm joking.
Games Pass.
Carter's
not the only one who wears sunglasses on the show.
Facts. Those are swagger for glasses. You block out any haters with that. Any capacity hater from any angle. Blocked.
You see these perfect glasses for drinking a Rona.
Facts.
Love them. Yeah. Well, I think it's about that time where we get down and break down some of this news.
Get into this gritty.
It's a lot. We got like 3 Sony stories right off the bat. First things first.
Whole lot of court going on.
Them boys at Sony are getting sued.
Whoop, whoop.
You're getting
Taking them
sued.
to court.
All right, Graham. Graham's been our news gatherer for the last little bit.
That doesn't mean I read it, bro. I just gather it.
My God, bro.
I'm joking. Relax. I skim every single news story. Every single link I send, I'm more than skimming. I delve right into the cracks and crevices to bring you the news. That is the segment that's now apparently ship-headed by me, which is news.
That's messed up, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked, right? Don't worry. I'm not a journalist. I'm an opinionator. I got some opinions. I'm about to throw them out. So yeah, basically, Sony's been getting sued right now in Northern California court or some California court about price fixing, basically.
Really?
Yeah, about how because they're selling Sony exclusive games and other games exclusively on PlayStation Store, that the people ain't getting a slice of that pie. Before it used to be Best Buy, you can go get a digital code, right?
Yeah.
You can go over to Walmart, go over to Future Shop, or you couldn't because that's not even a thing anymore. But you can go get yourself a digital PlayStation game, which would probably be a lot cheaper sometimes than the physical ones. But now since Sony shut down all the taps, they closed it all dry and said, "You want to get something digital, son? You come on over to me." They can put the price whatever they want. For me, that's been some pretty decent deals that I've seen, But then again, a lot of other people are seeing that technically they're getting prices booted up for no real reason, up to, I believe, 75% on average more. Wait, no.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't really understand the numbers of how, because for me, if I'm getting it, I don't understand really where the suit's going, right? Like, I understand if people are getting gypped for money, but this is Sony's platform, right?
Yeah.
And if they want to charge a certain price for it, sure. For the most part, I've been seeing nothing but deals on PlayStation Store. So I haven't seen this markup, so I don't really understand how much it's cost certain people.
And I swear, Nintendo does the same thing, don't they?
Sony? That's
all
Sony
games?
or Microsoft?
Sorry? $80. I remember you just saying Microsoft, Nintendo makes all their own prices.
Oh yeah, because they make the cartridges themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, they digitally, I guess it's about any game getting sold on PlayStation, right? Any digital game.
Or no, I think it's because the cartridges that the games come on are so expensive to make, actually.
Oh,
I think that might be what it is. Yeah. Technology is too advanced.
Yeah, from my lack of understanding though, I don't see the problem. I'm unaware.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And damn it, it's time that we find out.
And that's what this suit's gonna do. So yeah. Gabe, do you have any thoughts on this? Do you think PlayStation's scalping the mans, or is it really all about nothing?
Yeah, I think it's
or these mans just trying to get $1.
Yeah, I think it's more of them just having a monopoly over the whole digital platform itself.
But it's their platform.
I think that's the problem. But
I don't know. I think it's just a different version of the Epic Store, a different version of Xbox Store.
Yeah,
I personally don't. I'm not seeing it, right?
But how much are they paying developer? What percentage are developers getting? That's the thing. That's really not what they're not really saying anything. So I don't know. There's a lot of details missing.
Yeah.
From this, so can't really.
And I never seen those games digitally for sale with the codes. Have you? You seen those?
Well, back in the day, you can get a digital version.
Yeah,
$19 Fortnite card.
Before you could literally. just go
I
to
never
EB
seen those.
Yeah.
But
I never seen those for PC. I never seen them for Xbox.
No,
Xbox does do it because they have a partnership with EB Games and I think GameStop, where GameStop and EB Games gets a percentage of those digital codes sold there now as well.
Really?
So it's a little bit better for them. But yeah, Yeah, PlayStation has not done that in a very long time. They stopped doing that, which is it's
I think
It's-
about more like for like access, if like you only have
inevitable.
like a Best Buy in your area or whatever, and you know it's gonna be cheaper instead of getting a box, then yeah, that's super sus.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Well, I
Best Buy does that. Oh yeah, they used to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like you go to your local Best Buy or whatever, and you know the digital version is going to be cheaper than the box version,
yeah.
whatever. Which I don't even know, is that really?
I don't think so.
You know
It's
what
just
I'm
there's no
saying?
tax.
I
There's
just
no
remember-
tax.
oh,
on
yeah,
digital.
that's why I would buy it with the
no
PS
tax.
Store.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I
But
see
is
that.
it no taxes when you buy it at Best Buy too?
Yeah, bro. Because
I believe so.
yeah, because like
That would be absolutely
be
ridiculous if they
appalling.
charged sales tax on that.
Yeah,
'Cause
'cause,
that makes
like,
no
I'll
sense.
I
think
thought
they
the
do that
sales
for phone
tax was
cards and
only
stuff
because you're
back in
buying
the
it from
day.
the PSN store. That's why I thought there was no tax.
Huh.
Bit of
Would you look at
conundrum.
that? Yeah.
Yeah. But I tell you, if someone tell me they're getting gypped, I'm gonna believe them the first time, right? But I gotta check first. I haven't felt like Sony's gypped me recently, whatever. But I'm not in that position, so you know. Keep doing what you're doing, boys.
Yeah, facts.
You ain't done me wrong yet. Keep it up.
And then again, they're also making power mergers.
Icker moves.
Merger.
Business
talk
deals.
of a
They're now
merger.
partnering with Discord, the popular online communication service, with the promise to bring the Discord and PlayStation experiences closer together on console and mobile, starting early next year. So basically, they just walked right by
Curved.
Xbox.
I think that's the real story. That's the only actual story about this is that Microsoft stuck their hand out and they're just like, yeah. And just
They're like,
yeah.
oh, is there a real one of those? Is there oh, psych.
Essentially, yes.
No dice, Jim Rice. And just did a little DC dip and twirl and went on over PlayStation. That's pretty sus, bro.
It is pretty sus.
That is mad sus. But like, you know, hey. Do what you do, what you wanna do.
Sure.
PlayStation all the way.
I think that's gonna be. It's gonna be definitely.
I really don't know how it's going to be implemented more. Like we have the microphones built in. We have
PlayStation
everything
already
kinda
has a
neat
really
already.
good chat system.
Yeah, the
Xbox
chat system's
doesn't.
kind of fine already.
That's why I
This
was
is
kind of like, I wish it went to Xbox.
I think maybe in terms of
because you have
like
both. That's just funnier.
community integration, then
Yeah.
yes, I
Yeah,
think it might be a little
I
bit
guess so,
better.
yeah.
Do I think they really need that? I don't know.
Mhm.
I think it's pretty
I think
decent
they're just
already,
trying to
but
hop. Yeah, they're just trying to hop into it, but
it's still sick. Like it's yeah.
and they've also said they've invested an unspecified amount. So
Damn.
Is it millions or billions?
I don't know.
It's all
We don't
billions
know.
nowadays. It's all billions.
Yeah, but that should be cool for like streaming purposes as well. I think that could be really interesting.
Like you can bring people into your room while you're streaming.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like Twitter's doing that a little bit with their story thing. I don't know how that works or whatever, but like yeah, I think that definitely would help out stream. We could have cousin Kyle.
You have cousin Kyle.
Yeah,
on stream.
cousin Kyle on the
You
stream.
can already Discord do that in Discord.
Yeah, if you have
Yeah,
a
but
PC,
it's already
or
on the
like,
PlayStation. Yeah, exactly.
But I'm saying like
It's
I'm saying for
eliminating
people
another box.
if you don't have if you don't have
Yeah.
a computer, people are just streaming with the console. It's definitely going to
'Cause
be
I got the
better
camera.
experience, yeah.
Yeah, I got the camera,
But
right?
PlayStation also has the little video where you can
The
get the
VR
video. You can watch your friend play in the corner. Remember
yeah.
the screen share? So like, isn't that like kind of like
No, you have to have the camera to do that, right? So that's what
You
I've been
don't?
trying to figure. Yeah, bro, I have a camera.
not to do what
To
I'm
show
talking about?
yourself. To show, if you want to show yourself, how's it going
Oh,
to show
to
you?
show,
There's
like,
no camera.
Hey, like if I'm
Show
playing
your
Call of Duty,
gameplay?
yeah, and show your game.
Yeah, I can do that, but I'm like with the broadcasting, whatever. With the camera that I have, I can already fill in the background behind me, you know, to just do the game as well too. So that was like pretty sick. And it's just another way that PlayStation is trying to make it the only box you need to stream outwardly, right? This is another way that just kind of work around having another PC, having another box right next to you. I think that just makes the amount of uploaders and streamers like go up, or accessibility to that, right? It'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. I think it's a big move.
Power move for
Power
sure.
move for sure. Yeah.
Just came in like,
Oh geez, on console and mobile, that'd be pretty sick.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the PlayStation app merged
That's
with
what I'm
Discord.
saying. Have that
Getting
all in
more
one
into
app.
Discord.
I'll get more in my PlayStation app.
Is anybody still using TeamSpeak? You people
What
still
the
use
fuck is it?
TeamSpeak?
What
What
is
is that?
TeamSpeak?
Oh,
when
man.
was that?
TeamSpeak?
I just
Oh.
remember hearing that in TV shows. Yo, hop into TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I used to use TeamSpeak and play GTA a lot.
I'm dead.
Sounds like a GTA 4.
What is that?
It was like basically Discord.
Oh, it's like its own separate app?
Yeah, you could buy your own like server. And, yeah, drink that up, McLovin.
Terrible.
There's dry hot, double dry hop.
Double dry hop.
Double dry,
Double dry hop.
It literally is double
Tongue-tied.
dry.
Extra dry.
That's actually not great.
It's extra dry.
Just for Grant.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then more Sony news, and I think this one's probably my favorite Sony story
Oh, jeez.
of the evening. Actually, oh no, did you hear about this too? Well, I guess we could talk about this Epic versus Apple, but when they
About
were
the Epic stuff
about
with
Sony,
make them pony up.
making the pony up.
Yeah. Let's push that into
Yeah,
Epic.
how
Let's
they
push
made
that into
Epic Pay,
Let's push
right?
that into
Yeah.
Epic stuff. Yeah. Well, it's because every man's on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, yeah, but this one is a good one. This is kind of interesting. Sony registered a trademark, right?
Jeez.
For Insomniac's Xbox shooter,
I was
Sunset Overdrive, one of my favorite games
Mhm.
to come out on the Xbox. And
And the
exclusive.
director rejoined Insomniac, too.
Yeah, and exclusive as well. Released in 2014, Sunset Overdrive came out, and it was kind of like it was
It was like
it
one of
was,
the
it was
launch
well
ones.
received, but I think it was it was a sleeper hit.
It was definitely
you
a
know?
sleeper hit.
It was a sleeper hit. I automatically was like, oh, Insomniac shooter, like yeah, hell yeah, I wanna play that. That looks fantastic.
I think that was one of the showcasing games on Game Games.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, but again, now that Sony has now acquired the trademark for it, I think it's interesting. Will they be just bringing a remaster over to the PlayStation? What's going to happen? Hey, shout out to Six Beers for that subscribe. What's
6
going
beers.
on? Yo, you got some emojis.
Got
Guy
some
for
emotes,
6
fam.
months.
You got some.
Jeez.
You got some custom
This guy
emotes
needs-
you can use now, my friend. So.
Six
Yeah, bro.
beers is in the 6-month
Hey!
club.
Let's go.
Yeah,
definitely
but
you gotta throw a couple sounds up for them still.
oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
All the time. Yeah, but yeah. Thank you for listening whilst at your mother-in-law's house celebrating
go.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah, don't forget, guys. It's Sunday, May
Sunday,
9th.
Mom's Day.
May 9th. Yeah. Shout out to all those gaming moms out there.
And all the moms that allowed us to be gamers.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Thanks, mom.
Yeah. But again,
And dad.
will they do a remaster or will they do a direct sequel to the game and make it a PlayStation exclusive?
Ooh, I think Insomniac's spicy
Maybe a
enough
little
to
bit of
do that.
A, maybe a little bit of B.
A little bit
Yes.
of column A, a little bit of column B. Why
Because
not make both
again,
money?
Again, you don't acquire these big studios, to make
To sit around and look good.
these
Yeah.
cross-platform games.
I think they're going to do both, though. I think they're going to double dip.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that sounds good.
I think they're going to do it on PlayStation and then the second one, too.
On
PlayStation.
Xbox as well?
No. On
Oh.
PlayStation.
We'll turn to
So they're
PlayStation
gonna
exclusive.
you think they're gonna remaster?
and then
First-
Or at least just release the first one.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Because
Yeah.
again, if they do end up making a sequel to it, I think they would want to get people who
Play the
haven't
first
played
one.
the first one to hop
Exactly.
into it.
And that's
Yeah.
a lot of people because that was one of the games I was mad jelly of that you had on Xbox. I couldn't play. I was like, yo, this game looks amazing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually go back and play it tonight.
Oh,
from the
definitely worth
beginning.
a playthrough. And
Yeah.
just like the combat's a little more complicated for me. The movement.
I love it.
Movement.
I
You
love
know,
it.
it's super sick.
Fluid. I love the guns. I love everything about it.
Little Ratchet and Clank, little Infamous.
Yeah, you got the
Little whizzle, little wazzle.
creativity of the guns,
Yep.
the variety. Just overall a good time. It's a good time,
Yeah. I definitely think, for sure, it's a good idea if they do
Am
the.
I tripping, or did Insomniac
Remaster?
Insomniac did Resistance 2 a lot?
They did.
Yeah.
They did? Okay, yeah.
That was a good game, too.
Fucking love
I actually
Resistance.
never played
He
it.
never. He
I
was
played
never a
Fallout.
fan,
I
bro.
think I played
I
Fallout
love
Man.
those, bro.
Never
Me and
played it.
Nolan played all those. Those are
Couldn't get into that
fucking
one.
sick.
Yeah. Freaking, you
Sick
get your
enemies.
remaster, and then your sequel. You test them, and then you get them the whole thing.
Just a good plot. Good enemies.
Yeah. Did you play the third one?
Yeah, it was
But
pretty
the
good.
third
It wasn't
one
as good, but
PlayStation Move.
yeah, I did. I had that shooter.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. That's wild.
Yep. But I hope that we do hear something soon
Facts.
from Sunset Overdrive because that is one of my favorite IPs, and I really do hope we can see something from it in the future real soon because I'm down for more Sunset Overdrive. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm down.
Very
to
colorful,
play that.
vibrant game. I love it. And then another big a big deal that's been going on in the realm of gaming is Epic versus Apple. We know that these guys have been going at it for a bit now, ever since Fortnite had been pulled from the App Store. I don't know how long ago that was.
Oh, it's not that bad anymore.
Time ago.
It was a while ago.
Yep.
Was it like almost a year ago? Was it 2019?
I'd say it's over a year.
I'd say it was 2019 it happened, I'm pretty sure.
It's definitely over a year, I feel.
Yeah. But, Graham, you went through this one because this is a big one, so I'm going to let you take
Oh,
this one
man,
for
bro,
sure.
please don't. Bro.
Yeah, you're going to have to, man.
Yeah.
So basically, a lot of hot teas getting spilled, a lot of hot goss. You know, some cool insider facts that we don't really get to hear too much about, being on the fringes of gaming industry, society, or whatever. And it was pretty interesting to hear about a few things that were coming out of the recent back and forth between Epic versus Apple in the courts. So if we scroll down a little bit,
Oh, yeah, sure can.
yeah, I get some scroll action.
Scroll action for you. Scroll action.
All right, stop here.
Stop. Elaborate and listen.
Okay, Epic Store responded. What I have from like just straight memory is that a few of the kind of crazy things that came out as leaks is that Walmart wanted to come out with its own cloud-based gaming system, right? That which is pretty wild. And
Microsoft also said how they had never actually like made profit off of their
Off
hardware.
the consoles,
yeah, that's what
yeah.
came out as well too.
And-
But like we knew, like they
did we? I didn't think so. I actually
I
didn't
don't
know
know.
that.
I never
Like,
thought that they never made
Yeah.
profit.
I thought that like the margin was pretty slim of them making profit on it, and that it was either choice to not make profit and then really boost the games. But then there's been no fucking games.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? And and that's kind of how you made it back or something like that. So that's
Yeah.
why Sony triples down on all their exclusives. You know what I mean? And I guess Xbox is starting to come up with that because they've come up with some pretty cool stuff.
Are they not making a profit off that? The Xbox
Yeah, and
S,
this
the
also as
Series
well,
S,
too.
I mean,
And
the little-
Sony really did not want to do crossplay on Epic's Fortnite between PlayStation 4 and Apple, like AppMan. So basically, if you bought something on the App Store
Yeah.
and you played on PlayStation,
Yeah.
they're like, bruh,
Yeah.
you're not giving PlayStation money from that. You know what I mean? That doesn't
Exactly.
make sense. That's not what's going on. So that was a big old kerfuffle about that. I think there was a pretty cool back and forth, or funny back and forth, where the person was talking about Microsoft's like, so I can't remember right now. About Microsoft's console. I can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right.
But,
Yeah, but they're saying how and they also made them pay to get the crossplay going.
Yeah, it's a basically holding crossplay for ransom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is it like monthly or is it yearly?
I can't. I don't even know, but it was some pretty salty stuff, man. They just Sony
A lot
was,
of talks. The emails that were sent between Tim Sweeney and some of that, they're all over Twitter, or whatever, and it was like talking about like the first salvo that was sent, where like we're pulling Fortnite off of the Epic Games, or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do this or something like that. Like that's when it first began. But just seeing the physical copies of it, these email stuff going back, I was like, oh shit, jeez, these guys are out here feuding and fussing.
Yeah, and they also like reached out to like PlayStation saying they wanted to sweeten the deal by adding like unique characters exclusive to PlayStation Plus subscribers. And
Oh yeah.
it just was not happening.
They wanted. There was a list actually of a few potential characters. I think I sent.
Yeah,
them before.
like Gio Corsi, Sony senior director of developer relations at the time, he was saying like cross-platform play is not a slam dunk, no matter the size of the title. So
It's not a play.
It's not a flex.
It's like nah, you got me there. Jeez.
yeah,
No, but who they want to bring?
yeah.
Those
Tim Sweeney was also saying like they're still gonna have to be paying revenue to Sony, and it's just it's a tough situation.
you
real
know
tough
what?
situation.
When you're dealing with billions and millions,
Yeah,
or millions upon billions, it can get a little gritty nitty. You know, especially in the dollars place. But the fact that PlayStation can still kind of hold it earlier on because they have such a segment of the Fortnite population is all playing on PlayStation, right? That they can actually say, no, you're still going to pay us to have access to all those people.
Yeah.
So, you know, it kind of puts PlayStation in a pretty high up place, in my mind at least, my humble opinion. What you going to do, Epic?
Yeah, but it was pretty good because it kind of opened up the door for a lot of other titles too for crossplay. So I'm pretty excited that it happened. Because if not, then you know
we wouldn't be able to play Knockout City. With you,
I was
Grant.
just about to say that.
God with the whole logic. There you go. See, that's how you win. But yeah, like
would have been just me and Gabe playing.
I've had to buy an actual Xbox, which I am going to have to, and I know I will. But for what? You know what I mean? I gotta get it for what I want. You know, not for what, there will be stuff, but like, has to be for what I want to get it for.
Yeah, and we were talking about some games featuring FPS.
Awesome, yeah.
Some FPS.
Leave that to your guys' side of the ring.
Yeah, on Xbox.
FPS.
Oh, I don't really care much for FPS boosts, but we're getting a lot of them.
For everything though.
Really?
Like looks just the fuck about.
60 hertz, 60 hertz, 60 hertz, 61, 120 hertz.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means though.
We're getting a lot. That means
Go back to.
it means the frame rate, bro.
It means it looks sweeter.
Yeah, it's gonna look cleaner, bro. Look at this, bro. This is bare. Assassin's Creed 3, Anthem,
No Skyrim or Fallout 3 though.
Battlefield
Fallout
5. It's I swear it already has it. doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dishonored, Death of the Outsider,
Gears of War,
Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Far Cry 5, Far
Homefront
Cry
the Revolution.
New Dawn, Gears of War 4, Homefront the Revolution. What
We're
the?
just watching that. You're just listening to that today.
Nobody's playing Homefront the Revolution, my dudes.
All
Exactly,
the Lego,
bro.
all the Lego games.
These are all the Lego games
No,
free?
they have to have a check mark beside them, you idiot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Fuck you too. Mirror's Edge Callus was a sick ass game. That's got a check mark.
Oh yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Time versus
Or maybe all of these are. Are all of these getting
I'm
it?
pretty sure all these are, bro.
Yeah, the check marks are right there. It says off by default,
Off by default
on Series X.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It's all
Maybe
these games
I'm
are getting
in,
it.
yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Whoa. Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, guys. Here's this whole list
Series
of
X.
games. You know,
That's pretty sweet. There's a lot of games coming. That's gonna be. Yeah, I wish we were token. We might have to do a. We have to
pre-show ball up.
do a ball up after this as well. But then again, I know this one you guys have been hella excited for. Biomutant. We saw some new gameplay, showing it off. Pull
up that gameplay. You got to pull up that
so
gameplay.
far.
You got to pull the gameplay because they talk about so much in it. They talk about a lot of the character creation, the classes, the races in it as well too, all with funny, hilarious names.
Really?
Yeah, and they got like some. I'll go a little more forward. Is this the gameplay or is this the character creation?
So it says gameplay, Grant.
This is
It
the
says new
gameplay.
Oh, new
gameplay
gameplay
today.
one?
Come on, Grant.
No, it's fucking dope. Definitely like the combat, how you're going between ranged and melee combat, like the sick ass sword you can have, or like the toilet brush in the May the
There's a
4th
toilet
trailer,
brush
the
and a
toilet
toothbrush.
brush and a toothbrush. This whole world it's pulling me in so much.
Yeah,
man.
I like the real like grounded flex of how like everything's just made out of like little things. Like,
But, yeah,
I always
like-
love that and like
Yeah.
the dystopian future of it too. It's really sick.
Oh, you gotta throw up that gameplay up there, fam.
And how just different everything
There
is
you
with
go.
the character customization. It makes
10%
makes
in the
it
world
feel like
in Warzone.
everybody's
Blake
gonna
Hester.
have like their own play style.
What's up,
their own
Alex?
little creature,
I'm right
you
at the
know?
top,
You got your
excited
psychic
to check out
abilities.
And I love like the little comic
So
book. how
yeah,
it's, like,
we are looking at
flash.
Biomutant
Boom,
today.
boom, you know?
The new open world.
It's a little bit better.
RPG from Experiment 101, correct?
It's definitely suits this game.
FPS. This FPS is
FPS
really
are
bad
lagging
right
right
now.
now.
Yeah, the FPS is not.
FPS are
And you actually got a chance
down.
to
Oh,
go
chug-a-lugging.
hands
Like
on
4
with this
FPS.
hands off.
I don't mind
hands off.
in this
Okay.
game with all the
What'd you think?
with all the.
I
like,
think it's cool. So
numbers and
everything we're
stuff
seeing
popping
here
up.
is
cool.
kind of some edited footage of the
hands-off event that I got to see last week.
It looks so sick.
And
How you
my
gonna customize your
immediate
character
reaction was,
and,
wow, this looks really
take on
cool.
these-
It needs
these
to come
huge
out
monsters.
already
Like,
because
keep on
I've been
seeing
waiting
huge
for
ones
years
each time.
for this to
That's
happen.
the level
For
of,
real,
like,
this was
character
announced in what,
models, different
2017?
sort of how things are gonna look.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see what I'm gonna
And
be
So it's
facing.
been around for a hot minute.
It's been a
With
minute.
the
yeah.
narration, kind of reminds me of Naughty Bear.
But I'm excited by what I'm seeing.
I
for
like
sure.
that. Yeah, that was my hidden
Is
gem.
there
bro.
any
Naughty Bear's a good
specific
game,
like
bro.
lineage
Good
to
game.
this
Remember-
developer?
Yeah, that's a good
You
one.
know, or are
tell
they
you
just
what.
like kind of a new
I tell you
double
what.
and a half A-ish studio? Do they come from
Yeah,
anywhere
man.
else?
Like
Do we
I'm
know
excited
anything about them?
It's just, like, oh
I
man,
don't,
this is just
personally.
crazy
It feels
IPs
like they-
that you know.
Yeah.
So it
There
saves a
definitely
lot of
needs to be
time
more
Look at that.
games
menus
like
and
this.
stuff.
that are
Yeah,
just-
bro.
And
no
here's a cool little
different. They
part
take-
where,
they really
in
took a
addition
risk
to the
with this
giant
game, you
world,
know?
Yep.
This game
Grammarly
always
helps make
reminds
your
me of
writing
Mutant
clear and
Mutant-
concise, no matter where you are.
Zero.
Compose a
wrote
cover
you-
letter that
yeah,
stands out, thanks to
these are
flawless
wrote you,
writing
which is
and
the third
compelling word
longest,
choice.
video
Inspired-
game title.
behind
Peter Jackson's
King Kong,
the movie, the
video
game. No, the movie, the official game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the Street Fighter game that they made?
Oh, Street
It's
Fighter.
based on the movie.
Street Fighter, the movie, the game, Redux remix.
Yeah,
too?
pass. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but that's definitely
Having
something
lots
that
of fun just
I'm gonna be
watching it.
looking at.
Yeah, that's
looking forward to.
honestly, that's gonna be my game in May. That's gonna be my game in May, and then when June 1st comes a knocking, maybe I'll go Necromunda popping.
Really?
I might.
Huh?
I was a little bit concerned. I still am a bit concerned about the game
For
in
what?
some portions. Necromunda.
Necromunda.
That's June 1st. But I love the Warhammer series and the lore of that so much that I played a top-down Diablo style game. So, you know,
Yeah.
clearly I have no standards. No, I'm just kidding. That game was fun too. But I'm willing to try things within that lore space. A lot more willing to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But Biomutant for sure. That's my game in May, and Knockout City.
What
What?
about this week's hot take, Graham?
Oh no, I thought we were doing the Back for Blood, bro. You ever see the Back for Blood?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the character cards.
Yeah, the character cards thing. You get
Oh,
to see what they're
yeah.
doing in Back for Blood.
I have. I did watch that video with the character cards,
Yeah.
and
What
Makes
think?
sense. Yeah.
basically they're trying to add these character cards that are going to add buffs and changes to the experience. Basically adding a layer of replayability to the game with
And
mods and enhancements, modifiers to the missions and whatnot.
also making it like each player like have their own like class mods and
Yeah.
like also I think it's like the game director
Yeah, the
they
game
call
master.
it.
Yeah.
Every time you go into a match, there's like different modifiers they're set for the world, which I thought was really cool. It changes up each time you go, and also that you can modify your own cards, so you pick your own deck at each game. So you can be like, I'm probably gonna be a medic, or like you can focus on explosives or like close combat
Is
melee.
it just to
you
buff
know?
you, or like
Huh?
is it just are they just passive things to buff you, or are they
Nah,
also
bro.
get like
Well, the ones that you pick, yes.
the ones that you
Yeah,
pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it can be like like you heal more and like you have your weapons and stuff.
Okay,
you know?
okay. Like you don't get like
Like they had the Molotov one where it's like if for like every
Every time you kill someone with fire, you gain health. Yeah, I
yeah.
seen that.
Oh,
That was
okay,
sick.
okay.
Yeah.
And I know like the game masters ones can either like put time limits on you to do certain things, whatever. Or, like,
yeah, different tasks, different
different-
monsters. Like
Okay.
maybe it's like the map was like completely like there's no lights or something like that. You're completely in darkness. But like Carter brought up like a valid point where you're saying like I don't know how you can add this sort of in terms of like microtransactions.
Yeah, like if it's you just have to earn stuff to get them. Like if you had to like kill 20 zombies doing this or like kill zombies doing this, and that's how you get more cards. That would be cool. But if they started to add in microtransactions or from the beginning, I really feel it's just gonna fall flat on its face.
Yeah.
You know?
You'll get the reek of money making on it. Shillery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, it looks like a great game. I think it's coming out in September now, or
September or August, I think.
no? It got delayed from
From August?
summertime.
Really?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in June, but it
Well,
got delayed.
It'll still be around the time for a Spooktacular.
Spectacular. It's gonna be a
Spooktacular for
spectacular game for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, I think that it is looking to be.
Oh yeah, October
really-
12th.
Yeah. Oh, nice. A
that's
really
pretty good.
good co-op shooter experience. Tons of replayability. Great for streaming purposes. So I think that I'm definitely gonna be picking this game up. Hopefully, we get some sort of open beta, another one. I know they did a closed one after they announced it, and I didn't really get a chance to check it out. I think it was PC only. Hopefully, we get to check this one out on some of the consoles and see how it is.
Facts.
Yeah. All right, Graham, you ready for your hot take now?
Oh shit, man! I'm a hot take.
You ready for
The
it
hot
now?
take that comes without a break. You know, I've been skulking around the halls of Twitter, just looking at every terrible opinion I can see and find. Just kidding. This one kind of came up from my own brain. Just from a lot of things I've been seeing on the news channels that I checked personally recently, is recently a previous dev from 343 mentioned that the new Halo game to him was a little bit less than perfect, a little unambitious. There's some cut content, and obviously that caused everyone to have a big ruckus about this, and it kind of got me thinking: does Halo need to be great? And this is talking as like a first party sort of game, whatever. Does that need to be great for Xbox to be great as well too? Is it a crazy necessity for Halo as a first party mascot of Xbox to have not just an okay game, but a really, really good game, regardless of what's been said around it? And because he recently came out with another video explaining what he said. They still feel parts of the game aren't really that amazing, or I think I forget the specific word he said, but that he sticks by what he said about it previously, but that he still thinks there's a lot of great things that are going to happen in the game as well too. But is it a necessity for this game to be better than just be good or passable? And I know there's been I think a trailer or something like that. Has there any trailers been released, or there's no? No, there was one. No,
Was that one like last year?
It was a joke one. It was a joke one that I saw recently. My bad. On Twitter. But yeah, so afterwards the guy said, yeah, that's what got me thinking about. Does Halo need to be great for Xbox to be great?
Yeah, I don't really think so.
Is Games Pass enough?
I think Games Pass is enough, but
You know?
I just think it's a great console in general. I really like what some of the features that they've implemented for this generation. I think they really missed out on with the Xbox One. I just don't think it was the best place to play last generation.
I wasn't playing on it.
I think that this time around though they're doing something right. I think they're going in the right direction with Games Pass and the game subscription services, and I think that Games Pass is enough to make just the whole concept of it is really great.
Yeah, it's very different,
and that accessibility that it has. But yeah, I've never been a guy who really is going to Xbox to play Halo. Like I've gotten
a few games that like Halo, Gears of War series. Shoot, for me that was very where I was at. Like, you're a grown ass man. Go out and drive your car. Like, bro, like facts, bro. I'm not really a racing like game sort of fan or whatever. So for me, it really was the Gears of War series, which I love so much. That's why I got like a 360 or whatever, right? And the and playing Halo, right? Because these were the multiplayer games. Me and the boys were banging, bro. Like that's what it was. Then I switched over to PS4, and I'm like, I'm good. I definitely think that it's bad for any major first-party mascot to not have an extremely strong showing, kind of like no matter what the year or generation of the console is, because it's going to dictate what a lot of people will think or assume about it. You know, like imagine if God of War was poo.
That's true.
You know, that would be like, are you going to grab that then? For what?
Yeah.
For what? And that's why I see like PlayStation really going after these exclusives, you know. But if you can pull up to that I sent as well in another email.
Yeah, but I also think for the type of game that Halo is, like, you know, it's a first. There's nothing like, I don't know if there's any mechanics or anything that they can really, besides it looking good.
Do they have that?
Besides it looking good
thing they got going on.
Yeah, I
in
think
there
there's
now?
like a grappling hook or
Yeah,
something.
like a grappling hook's going on in now.
I think besides the fact of it looking good, I don't really think there's anything that they can really do to show off the Xbox.
Well, is that really anything different than what Ratchet and Clank's doing?
Oh, definitely, man. It's
Yeah.
it's-
Well,
you
no,
got-
like,
you got
it's
your
supposed
new new technologies going.
Yeah,
But yeah,
new
again,
guns,
I agree.
It'd be it's the same sort of
formula.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same formula, right?
It's the
You
same
know?
formula.
Like Ratchet and Clank, all it's really different is it looks better.
It looks
Like, let's be
sicker.
real.
Like obviously, there's so many different things, small things to get into,
Yeah,
but
with
the
the
gameplay
haptics and
looks the
whatnot.
same. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They got no jiggle physics on Xbox. They got no jiggle.
No jiggle physics.
You know, like not just that, but even I think this was a while back, but was it who was saying that Xbox sees itself more as a competitor with Amazon and with who else is trying to get into the cloud basing space or whatever. And like they even said that they see themselves as more as that those guys are Google with Stadia or whatever, right? Yeah. As more of our competitors. I'm like, okay, yeah. That's a vastly different sort of like realm that we're playing in then whatever, right? If you want to invest in that, and they have been investing in it, because it is pretty cool to see that like big titles are day one exclusives for Xbox, like are free automatically, right? With Games Pass. That's a big deal. And they will have things coming, especially with the recent acquisitions they have. It's just that, are they willing to put in enough? That Sony's already been like doing this for how long, right? It almost feels like they've gotten the formula now that Sony has done with PS4, and they're just following that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're doing it with every game comes out free.
Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a real big
every
difference.
game $80 flat.
yeah, I know. And that's going to be one of the big differences. Like, are you gonna get everything for free and hope that that most things are going to be sick, especially with the new acquisitions that they have? Or like, are you gonna pony up for the exclusives that you want and just be grateful when you get a sick ass discount? or like if it comes free on PlayStation Collection or PS Now, I don't know, but PS Plus, whatever now, right? Like you're still waiting no matter what. It's just like I think you have the potential of waiting a lot less with Games Pass.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But we'll just have to see when Halo comes out. You know,
it could blow our minds. But I'm kind of doubting it.
Yeah, but since it'll be coming out on Xbox Games Pass, I'll be picking it up.
Yeah, by the time Halo actually comes out, I'll have Xbox and I'll have Xbox Game Pass.
But will you, Graham?
That's exactly right. That's the thing. Is that enough of a big game for me to? If all the boys are on it, fuck yeah, I'd jump on that flex easy.
And last but certainly not least, something new we want to do here: Twitch clips of the week.
Jeez.
Last week, rapper, Grammy Award-winning producer, musician,
all-around sicker man.
You may have seen him in the movie Lottery Ticket with Bow Wow.
Wow.
The one and only T-Pain has been making rounds on Twitter after this video of him came out where he absolutely
straight Merkelman
wrecks a bunch of racists in Call of Duty Black Ops. And I thought this was a great video. I think
we've seen it a million times. We're about to see it a million more. Watch this.
I loved it.
The live first-time impression by Ridge Zero.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you haven't seen this yet, so you're about to see the slappage.
Black Lives Matter.
These guys are just trolling him.
This guy said...
He's just saying that.
Black Lives Matter.
One of these motherfuckers is on that shit, and I want all of them.
Yeah, man. Spy plane.
I want every single fucking one of them.
Flash myself, lamp.
I want every fucking single one of them.
One by the door.
I want it all. I want it all. I want every part of it. I want a part of it. I want the whole thing. I want the whole thing. Keep talking that.
Stop.
I want you to delete the black skins from your motherfucking COD. I want the whole thing. I want it all. I want it all, boy. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, looks like the win.
Just absolutely wrecks these guys.
Stupid idiots.
That's every Call of Duty lobby, though.
Nice.
That's been every Call of Duty lobby for the longest while. And then he casually sips his cognac, delicious cognac beverage after, like a gentleman. But I absolutely love that clip. It's amazing. And that's just the only way how to deal with racists. You got to beat them. You got to beat them. You got to beat them at Call of Duty. You got to beat them at what they love, man.
Yeah.
It's the only way. They didn't want Jackie Robinson playing baseball. What did he do?
He went and beat him at baseball.
Beat him at baseball.
They want black people in politics. We got Obama.
You got Obama. You got to beat them at what they love.
Exactly.
Right. You hear they're making a Black Superman movie?
Steel?
You got to beat them at what they love.
I know it gets super deeper than that, and like there's definitely.
Oh yeah. They still did Ray Fisher dirty, man.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but
a Cyborg flick.
Yeah, we could have had a Cyborg flick. You're absolutely right.
Like, yo, isn't the Black Superman also the president?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, bro, I swear, like it was something ridiculous. I was like, what?
Yeah, I never read that comic book yet.
Yeah, I know. Obama's sick, but he's not that sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's
man,
kind of a Superman.
He's still actually very sick.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
If anyone was to be president and Superman at the same time,
Yeah.
it
How
probably
come we
would
never
be
see him in
Obama.
the same place at the same time? There you guys have it. That concludes our episode of Item 9 Gaming Weekly. Sunday's #1 late night gaming talk show.
Only.
Always breaking down all the latest gaming news for you guys. And you can catch us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. You know, if you guys are watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow.
Hit that follow.
Hit the sub button on YouTube. Hit that sub button. Facebook. Hit that like button. And you guys can catch us here next Sunday. But don't forget, guys.
Get it out. Shout at the rooftops. This is great. This is the bee's knees, Item 9.
It's the bee's knees, guys. Don't forget it.
No,
And also, save our children. Until next time, guys. See you guys
Wow.
later.
Courtney